My brother Reggie had called home and said Tim had been arrested for aggravated rape of a young lady that went to Texas Tech. It was a shock to the family.
And your brother was actually at Texas Tech.
He did 2 years there and then joined the military. This was in 1981. Came back home and said, I'm going to go back to Texas Tech. They had charged him with 2 other rapes, but they dropped those because the women said that's not him.
So the jury in Lubbock did convict him.
He was sentenced to 25 years in prison. He completed 13 and a half years before he had a massive heart attack and died in prison. Time goes on, and in 2007, a letter comes in the mail, and it's addressed to Tim. It's from somebody in prison, and it says, "Dear Mr. Cole, I was the one who committed the rape that Lubbock wrongfully convicted you of. I will do whatever it takes to prove your innocence. Maybe through DNA testing, you can clear your name." It was signed Jerry Wayne Johnson. They found the DNA in a closet. They tested it, and then a few months later, we got the call. The DNA didn't match Tim, but it matched Jerry Wayne Johnson.
You and your mother were determined to clear Tim's name.
Tim wanted 3 things: exoneration, vindication, and a full pardon. The vindication came with the DNA testing, but we wanted an exoneration. Jerry Wayne Johnson came to court, admits everything. So we got the exoneration there, but we wanted a full pardon, which took a while. But in 2009, Governor Perry came to Fort Worth and hand-delivered a pardon to my mother for Tim.
And he would become the first person in Texas to be fully pardoned after death.
And they created the nation's most generous compensation. It's called the Tim Cole Act. In Lubbock, we had an event that showed a statue of Tim. Republicans and Democrats talked about the need for criminal justice reform and for families and people to never give up. And on the back of that statue is a quote Tim had sent to my sister. "I still believe in the justice system, even though it doesn't believe in me." My mother told a reporter when they asked, "Well, how do you feel about him being the first one?" She said, "Oh, he's not the first. He's just the first to be recognized."